Welcome on ALLATRA TV and our project of 6 degrees of connection. We have been doing these online conversations for a long time, and the purpose is that we actually know and we believe that we are all connected by at least 6 social connections. Though we are connected by many more social connections, but at least 6. And today we are making our virtual travel to a country called Ghana. It's located in Africa, and we'll get to know more about this nice country from our guests today. And let me introduce my co-host. My co-host is Evelyn. Evelyn.
Hello, everyone. My name is Evelyn, and I'm your today's co-host. On March 20th of this year, which was actually a few days ago, International Public Movement ALLATRA had a unique international online conference, Creative Society, What the Prophets Dreamed of, where people from all over the world gathered together to talk about the important challenges we are meeting today as a whole humanity, which is the result of the consumerist format of the society we're living right now. And for our humanity to survive, we need a new format of society, a creative one. On this conference, we touched upon such questions as what or who is the cause of wars and strife in our society, power or love, what did the prophets bequeath, and many more. And I would like to ask our technical support to play the anthem of the whole humanity right now. Thank you.
Words and truth. We are more than 99%, all united in one God, in one love. Our prophets' dreams come true. We are the 99%, but we are often being fooled. But those who are only 1%. Going on, we are sighted and awake. Now we know what is the truth, and we know what's fake.
We are more than 99%.
Нас больше 99%.
All prophets dreamed of peace and love in pure, united, happy world. We friendship and respect among all humans. It is what they told. We want to build a better safe, where nobody has ever heard. We meet with joyful every day. Unity we stand, all humanity, building on your creative society, world of peace and harmony. Our
Was actually what you have just heard, why we are repeating 99%, because this is the decision of majority of people to change this format of civilization from the consumer relation to a more creative and progressive civilization of the 21st century. So today we are having representatives from country Ghana, and we have with us Noah, Akwasi, Abdul, and also Diana. And the question is, traditional question that we are asking, what makes you proud of your country? And who would like to start to answer this question? And tell us more about Ghana.
All right, thank you. My name is Akwesi Amankwa from Ghana, and to start with, I'm very proud of my country as a black man and from Ghana, West Africa. There are a series of reasons why I'm proud of this country, but for the sake of this meeting and our time, maybe just a few, right? First and foremost, Ghana is a very peaceful country. Like you all know, we've had series of elections and all that, but we've always seen peace. Though sometimes the results, some oppositions are not happy, they take them to court and all that. But at the end of the day, we see peace. That is number one. Number two, apart from that peace that we know, Ghana is a very cool place to live. Though we don't have an economy that is very strong, but at least as an average person, you would have your peace of mind, and then at least you would have what you are going to live with. These and many more. We have also nice places in Ghana that you can visit and have pleasure, and a lot more. Ghana is a very peaceful country. I love my country, and I'm proud to be a Ghanaian. And those out there watching, maybe one day when you have time, you can come on holidays here in Ghana, and you love the place. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Akwasi, for your nice introduction. And I think it's also very diverse, because we can see the background that is behind you has so many different colors. It's traditional ornament of Ghana, or what is this?
Yes. I'm trying to depict some of the things that we have in Ghana, and what is behind me is kente. We weave kente here in Ghana, and there are so many types of kente that can be done here with different colors, which looks very nice. Maybe when you come down here, you shall be visiting some of the places like Bonre, where we weave kente with lots of history and everything behind them. So basically, I'm a Ghanaian and I love Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this. And maybe other guests of today's broadcast can also introduce themselves and tell us more about this extraordinary country. Abdul, if you are talking, you should turn on your microphone and unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Abdul Samad Mohammed, originally from Ghana, Kumasi. And I think Ghana is the most peaceful country in Africa. And I think it's one of the most peaceful countries in the world. And I have a reason why I'm saying that, not just because I'm from Ghana. I've had the opportunity to travel to Europe, to travel Northern Africa, within West Africa. I've traveled North America, and then I've traveled the Central and Southern America. And from my personal experience, I feel Ghana has a very beautiful culture. And so I think it's based on the culture. How Ghana was built on that culture is making Ghana very attractive, peaceful, and very comfortable place for everyone on earth to be or to experience Ghana. And one of the reasons is Ghana is one of the most peaceful countries, as I said earlier. And the reason why it's peaceful, it's based on the culture we have here. You know, Ghanaians are very friendly, and they always ready to help, and they have a warm heart. And I think it's the culture, not even the people. The culture which was introduced in the olden days, you know, that made people have that, you know, sympathy for other people, have the courage to help people and all that. Besides that, Ghana has very interesting tourist attraction centers. We have the beautiful, the natural lake in West Africa, the biggest natural lake in West Africa. And we have also the biggest artificial lake in West Africa. We have the biggest local market in West Africa. And also we have other attractive, cultures here. For instance, we have the Ashanti Kingdom, which is the biggest kingdom in West Africa. In the olden days, the Ashanti Kingdom was very strong. And at the moment, it's one of the respected cultures in Africa and one also in the world. So in general, if I wasn't personally from Ghana, Ghana would be one of the top lists I would visit, and I would love to stay when I come here. Because I think one is peaceful, they have a beautiful culture. I think it's a beautiful country. And even though it's a developing country, I wouldn't say it's very developed, but still, I mean, Ghana has got it all. And I think in the next coming years, Ghana is going to be one of the best places to live on earth. Yeah, so if there's other questions, I'm ready to answer. But from my perspective, I think Ghana is peaceful, has beautiful culture, have very nice tourist attraction, and yeah, pretty much.
Thank you so much, Abdul. It's so wonderful to hear such a beautiful words when people talk about their countries, their native countries. And what's more important that you mentioned that it's peaceful, as well as Kwasi also mentioned that it's very peaceful country, and that you have wonderful culture and warm-hearted people. That all is very important for living, for everybody's comfortable conditions, I think. And I would like to ask other participants of our today broadcast what they can tell us about Ghana. You're welcome, guys. Noah or Mawuli or Diana, you're welcome.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to mention Maoli?
So that is one of our local language.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yes, we hear you now. Yeah, meaning Noah, we will start with you.
Noah, please go ahead. So we can ask one by one. No problem. We will hear the opinion of everyone. Yeah. So yeah, Noah, please go ahead. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So thank you so much. So for me, what I like about my country is how welcoming we are. We welcome everyone who come into our country, regardless of where you are from, your race, your religion. And aside that, I also like the food. We have quite a number of food over here, the spicy one and non-spicy one. My favorite of all is the banku and tilapia, or sometimes like okra soup. And so we have varieties of food in Ghana, which when you come, you get to try them. And we also have like different kind of meat or bush meat, etc. So these are like nice things to experience here in Ghana. Aside that, also like the beach, where you can go out there, relax and have fun wherever you want to. And like everyone is saying, we are very peaceful. Yeah, that country is very stable. That's all I can say about what I like about my country.
Noah, thank you so much. We also see now our technical support team is showing us the photos, like the collages of your country. When we were preparing for this broadcast, this is what we found. So maybe exactly. Diana, can comment. Maybe she recognizes some places, and maybe Mawuli also can comment. And the people who didn't talk before can also give us their opinion about Ghana. Diana?
I also want to add to the
we can't hear you. Maybe you can come closer to the microphone because we can't hear you.
I said I'd like to add that to the attractions we have in Ghana. We have a lot of tourist attractions in Ghana which help generate revenue for the country. We have a lot of tourists who come from outside and come to tour here. Among these tourist sites are the Kwame Nkrumah Circle. We have some in the northern part of this country. We have some in the central part. We have some in the main part of the country, which is Accra. We have a quite number of them at the Savannah region. We have also others in some of the other regions here in Ghana. And these tourist attractions are very beautiful. We have the natural resources and the rest. They are very beautiful. What they just help generate revenue for the country too. And they help us a lot. That's a little I'll have to add.
Thanks a lot for this introduction, and let us see if we can ask another person whose name is Mawali, to tell also what makes him proud of his country, of Ghana.
Yeah, so if you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. Mm-hmm.
Right, thanks for having me once again. I wouldn't know who wouldn't want a country where everyone treats the brother or the sister or the friend from different tribe as that same person, irrespective of our backgrounds and where we're coming from. You meet someone from a different ethnic group, you stay with a person, and as a matter of fact, you eat from the same bowl. You know, in Africa or in Ghana particularly, we do not separate food as in, this is for the child, this is for this person, and other stuff, but we all sit together and then eat from the same bowl and have fun all together. It doesn't matter where you come from. And then also, Ghana lies between three Francophone countries, and we still enjoy to speak English without any tension to learn how to speak French or other stuff. As a matter of fact, we enjoy everything that we have here, though there are certain things that, you know, every society is going to suffer that, but at least Ghana happens to be one of the best countries in the African continent that you would have your peace of mind and then also enjoy yourself as much as you can.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mawuli. Yes, it's a wonderful thing. I think we don't have that in Europe, that we are eating from the same bowl, and it really sounds friendly and wonderful, because it kind of means that you trust each other, and you
should try and come to Ghana, seeing us eat fufu, and then one special food that we call kobe. You know, it's prepared with beans and curry and then palm nut oil. And trust me, you wouldn't want to go back to Russia.
I actually tried some African food. I mean, I can't really say that you can call African food, because Africa has so many countries, and some food are from Sierra Leone, some food are from Ghana, but we kind of generalize it in our country that it's African food. But I tried okra soup, what Noah talked about. So, and I really like some of the dishes from Africa. Yes, I would really like to go and try more. Yes, so.
That's great.
Thank you so much, everyone, for this introduction of this nice country. I'm sure that when the borders are opened, this will be the first country to visit. And let us now come to our second part of our today's meeting. We'll be actually asking also your valuable opinion. Is how do you see, based on your life experience, professional background, a progressive community of the 21st century? What is for you a creative society? And where your people around you, you yourself, your loved ones, you'll be happy to live in. Like, what is it for you? And before you answer the question, we will ask our technical support team to please show us a small video with 8 foundations for the creative society. That, by the way, can be easily found at allatrounites.com website. And after this, we'll be discussing them.
Yes, just a few minutes ago, seconds ago, we saw 8 foundations of creative society. And I would like to ask a question to all of you guys. Which foundation of creative society is more closer to you? What do you feel about all these 8 foundations of creative society, and would you like them to be implemented in your country? Maybe it's human life, which is the #1 priority foundation, or maybe human freedom, or maybe the transparency and openness for all.
I would start with transparency. I think transparency is #1. I mean,
And
for
what,
you,
yeah, and why do you think this may be
human rights?
Mm-hmm.
But transparency, I feel there's more to transparency in Ghana. We still don't have, you know, especially our judicial system, and also we don't have trust due to corruption.
May I just ask our guests just to close their microphones when they do not speak, because all the background noise is coming inside your audio. That's why you are saying very important things, but we cannot hear you clearly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you do not talk, just mute your microphone. Mm-hmm. So Abdul, you was now saying about the 4th foundation, and yeah, please elaborate, because you was explaining why. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So my concern is transparency, and I feel our governance, especially our government, is not very transparent, and also our judicial system in Ghana is not transparent. It's been influenced by money, and which is very bad, because the citizens don't have confidence and trust in the government, and it all boils down to corruption, because the ideology we have here, I mean, beside Ghana being on top and we having, Ghana's being peaceful and all that, we still have a problem here with transparency, with government being honest with us and people seeking for justice in the judicial system, because everything is being influenced by money. And I think it's one of the major problems we have here. And yeah, pretty much.
I think now our technical support team just showed to us it on the screen, the 4th foundation of the creative society. And we just would like to read it loud. So maybe our technical support team can bring it back. Yeah, we just a second ago, we were able to see this important foundation. And it's important. Why? Because it's not only the judicial system, as Abdul just told us, need transparency and openness, but also we had such a topic as journalism and mass media, and we had already organized a couple of roundtables dedicated to this issue of openness and transparency and fake news and crisis in journalism. And yeah, if our technical support team can please show to us the fourth foundation again on the screen. Basically, it's saying that everyone has the right to the open and reliable information. And why it's our right? Because all of us are human beings, and we actually deserved to get a trustworthy information. Because in order to make decisions, solid decisions and balanced decisions, we must have a reliable information. And also in this foundation, we have the paragraph about mass media, that mass media in the creative society belong to the whole humanity. So we don't have any private ownership of media holding, of different radio stations, of TV, let's say. So basically, it all belongs to humanity. And thank you so much for this information about the fourth foundation. And maybe any one of you would like to comment or add something on other foundations, or otherwise, how guys you see a creative society of the 21st century?
All right. I would also like to talk about the first one, which is human life. From my country here, one of the things that we do value is the life of a human being, irrespective of where you come from in Ghana. You know, Ghana, we have 16 regions and we have a lot of tribes in Ghana here. But irrespective of where you come from, your life is the, the, the only thing that is being valued here. Why am I saying this? Maybe I come from region one or region from another region having a problem, I wouldn't hesitate to help. Even we do help foreigners, how much more indigenous from different tribes and regions from my country. So yes, human life is one of the things that we do value in our country, irrespective of where you come from. And then we believe that once you have life, you have everything, right? And another thing is that um, until you are dead, you don't know what you are going to gain, and nobody knows who is going to help the other, right? So because of that, we do value lives of people very well in Ghana. Yeah. So life is the most valuable thing that um, we hold on to here in Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you, Akwasi. Yes, and I'm totally agree with you, as you said that if human life is the most valuable thing, then everything else will come in place. Everything else will be there, like human freedom, human safety, and so on. And I would like to read this foundation out loud. Human life is the highest value. Life of any human has to be protected as one's own. The goal of society is to ensure and guarantee the value of each human's life. There is not and never can there be anything else more valuable than a human's life. If one human is valuable, then all people are valuable. Yes.
Exactly. So that is one thing that we do hold on to as Ghanaians. We love people to live and live well.
Yes.
Though we can't all be the same, but once you have your happy life, nobody has a problem. Because once you have your peace of mind, I have my peace of mind, we are cool. There's no problem.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
that should be for every single person on earth.
Exactly. It's for everybody, for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And one scenario is, this is one of the reasons why there is not so much war in Ghana, or you wouldn't hear so much of conflicts and so on in Ghana, because we do value our lives and then we fear to lose them, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody confronts you with an issue, because you do value your life, you stay away for the sake of peace. That's why you wouldn't hear so much of war in Ghana. Once we are living in the world, it's a society, and definitely you are going to get a whole lot of people in a society. We have people who are rude, we have people who are calm, but in general, for Ghana, we value life. That is why there is peace here.
Thank you so much. Any other person is very welcome to share their opinion. Noah or Maoli or Diana, you're welcome, guys.
All right. So human life is very essential, as my colleague said. One of the things that I would like to, or that concern me most, is the number 3, which is human safety. I think with that, we haven't been doing well when it comes to that particular part. I believe there should be kind of what is the name, like access to good road for the citizens, and also accessibility for physically challenged people. I think that is something that we are lacking as a country, and if we can improve on that, that will go a long way to include everyone, regardless of their disability. Yeah, and also, yeah, like I said, expansion of our roads is very essential, because we have lost quite a number of lives on a couple of roads that are not good. And if we can work towards that, I think that would be a great way. So I would love to, champion number 3 of the foundation to provide or reach out to people who can, make or hold our leaders accountable to make sure they provide quality access road, and also offices have a disabled friendly pathway for them to, utilize. Yeah, so basically that's all I can say about that.
Thank you so much for this, because creative society is obviously inclusive. So it means it includes all groups of populations, all ethnic, also groups, different races. So, and it's very important that everybody feels safe in this creative society, regardless of their countries where they come from. But exactly, like freedom, it's very, very important, and safety as well. And we can again ask our technical support team to please show it on the screen, and we just would like to read it loud, also for our guests and also for our viewers. And by the way, maybe Noah, if you now can see this foundation, maybe you can also read it yourself, if it's not too small for you, the letters.
All right. So I read, no one and nothing in society has the right to create threats to the life and freedom of a human. Every human is guaranteed free provision of essential life necessities, including food, housing, medical care, education, and full social security. Scientific, industrial, and technological activities of the society should be aimed exclusively at improving the quality of human life. Guaranteed economic stability, which is no inflation and crisis, stable and same price around the world, a single monetary unit, and a fixed minimal taxation or no tax. And then the final paragraph states the security of human and society from any kind of threat is ensured by the unified global service that deals with emergency situations.
Thank you so much for reading it aloud, because I'm just wearing glasses. I cannot see very well, but would like to also say that we are looking for the co-hosts from Africa. And if you would like to be a co-host, like for the upcoming sessions, you know, and not only know, but everyone is very welcome to take part, because this is initiative of people to start this project of creative society. So obviously it's from heart to heart conversation. And let us also highlight the last two sentences of this third provision, where it says about economic stability. And the last sentence is talking to us safety in terms of climatic disasters. Because also we have a report, it was released in 2015 by the ALLATRA Science Group. It's called On the Problems and Consequences of Global Climate Change on Earth, Effective Ways to Solve These Problems, that we also would like to invite to read, because it's showing to us the real situation of what is going on our Earth in terms of cyclicity of climatic changes and in terms of what we can do as humanity to overcome these climatic challenges and in the coming future. And also let us ask other guests who didn't talk before, what is for them creative society? Yeah, so I think we have Diana and we have Mauli to comment. Mauli, maybe you can say something.
Okay, so justice and equality, I would say one of the most important things that would enhance human freedom and everything that one would want to achieve and prevent a lot of issues going forward relies solely on justice and equality. We're human, and there are possibilities of misunderstanding among each other. And but the most important way
Okay, so I think Mawali, maybe you can turn off your camera just to save your audio. So let us now read these provisions that our colleague was mentioning, justice and inequality. So maybe we can also ask Akwasi to read this foundation, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I think I'm back again. My internet sucks.
Okay, sorry. So if you are back, so that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So justice and equality, it is one fundamental things that we need to actually encourage among every human being, because our peaceful existence actually relies on the fact that we get justice when it is necessary, and then it's actually by getting justice also promotes us to being equal or paging ourselves on the same level. We shouldn't see politicians as so important than us, or other people, tribe or by race or ethnicity, seeing themselves as better human beings than other people. By so doing, inhibiting the creativity of other people, because if you actually include people in things you do also, you will tend to see their creativity level. Yeah, so and what is on the justice and equality level on the number 7 of ALLATRA, it says, all natural resources belongs to humans and fairly distributed among all people. Monopolization of resources and their irrational use is prohibited. These resources are fairly distributed among the citizens of the entire earth. A human is guaranteed employment if he or she so desires. Pay for an identical position, specialty, or a profession should be the same all over the world. For everyone has a right to private property and income.
Mauli, we can't hear you.
I think he's having problem with his network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone else would like to comment on the 7th foundation, that he started already commenting. I see Noah is smiling, so maybe I have this feeling that Noah would like to say something.
Oh no, I think Molly is back. So I was smiling due to the internet connection, so you may have something to say again. Stable internet, actually. Molly.
Yeah. I guess he disappeared. Okay, we can just continue. Just finish reading. A human is guaranteed employment if he or she so desires. So pay for an identical position, specialty, or profession should be the same all over the world. Everyone has the right to private property and income, however, within the limits of the individual's capitalization amount set by the society. So this is the seventh foundation, and to elaborate a little more on the capitalization, if maybe some of you guys might not understand that, so it shouldn't be too rich people in our world, what we have today, because some people are too rich and some people are too poor, and it shouldn't be this way. That's why a progressive creative society should set the limit on capitalization, how much amount money you can own. Of course, you can, if you want a little bit more, you can work more, but you're not supposed to have more than it's supposed to be, like what we have in the world right now, that only 1% of the population have 99% of money, and 1% of population, I mean 99% of population have only 1% of money of the whole world. So this is the sense.
I just would like to clarify that it doesn't mean that we are against like any money as a means of like doing our things and business. We actually had a very unique program that was released last year. It's called President. It's our program with the participation of Dr. Danilov. It was called President Why? Because we had a big event 2 years ago. It was called Society The Last Chance. And we made interviews with people on the street, I mean, just also online, conducting different roundtables, conferences, and ask them how much money you need for your living. And people responded that $10 million, it's more than enough to feed your families, to buy the things for you. And that's why we are talking about limitation of capitalization, in the sense that what is above $10 million can easily be given to the society, because everyone sees that what Evelina just said, that some people, I mean, have 7 or 8 cars, I mean, several houses, but it's impossible to use this kind of property at the same time. So that's why a natural question rises: what do you need it for if you do not use it? That's why the people told us that the best way will be to give this money that is above $10 million to society for development. And I think now Diana didn't speak and didn't give to us her opinion, and she's our only lady, I mean, among our guests. So
Yeah.
it's very valuable to hear her voice again and get to know what is creative society for you, Diana.
You should unmute yourself. Just turn on your mic. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I would like to add up what Mauli said. In a society where we have all the natural resources, I don't think it's good to just pack everything to like one person. Even though that person is not having, but at least share it according to other people, so that at least one will have, each person will have something small to feed on. And when it comes to choose of employment, I suggest, but they shouldn't be given to only let a family members, but they should be shared accordingly to people who deserve, work in those positions so that it really help develop a lot of people and also help the world at large.
Okay, Diana, I think it was some problem with connection. Maybe you can repeat a little bit the last sentence because we didn't hear you completely. And since the opinion of each person is valuable, so please repeat yourself, not for us, but for everyone.
I was saying that to add up to what Mauli said, it's actually right to distribute resources, most especially when it comes to, let's say, money. You want to give someone money, I suggest you give it to like other people. Don't give it to just one person. I mean, someone you didn't know. At least share it so that each person will have a little portion of like that money. And if it's about resources, you should be done the same thing so that each person will be able to like stand up and maybe do something with that particular thing to help himself or herself with his or her family, so that at the end all of us will be satisfied. Even though like we can't all be 100% satisfied, I think at the end we'll be like somehow satisfied with ourselves. That's what I was saying.
Yes, thank you so much, Diana. Yes, absolutely right. And for me, I was always thinking about how a person could be happy if he is rich, powerful, and he sees or she sees a lot of poor and poor people around himself or herself who don't have food to eat, don't have roof over their head. And how can you be happy? Why not? And you have so much, why not give that some small portion to other people who are suffering? Yes, and it's really a right position. Thank you.
Our actually broadcast is coming to an end, and maybe if any one of you would like to comment something, or maybe
All right.
Yeah, please do.
I would like to talk about the development of personality.
Okay.
Yeah. Looking at my country right now, the government is doing his best or its best towards developing personalities in Ghana. I am in the education sector, and then from our primary school to the junior high schools and the senior high schools, the government is doing well. Why am I saying this? I am saying this because now the government introduced something we call FQ, that is free compulsory universal basic education in Ghana. And with this, every child from primary school to the junior high school is having free education, except those who are in the private schools. But for those in the public schools, they're having free education. And then we know that in my country, it is most poor people that attend the public schools, so it is really helping them, unlike those who are in the private schools, because most of the people can afford the public schools than the private schools. And when it comes to senior high school education, the government introduced free education for senior high school students. And so when you complete your junior high school education, you move on to the senior high school, which is also free. And I think that was introduced last year or 2 or 3. I think last 3 years. Yes. And the government is doing so well. And then with that, most of the people from the junior high school are able to enter the senior high school, because previously, when people complete the junior high school, because of financial constraints, most of them are not able to enter the senior high school. And so you find most of the students on the street. Some will be hawkers, some will be engaged in other social vices which wouldn't help the society. But once the free senior high school was introduced, you realize that most of the people or most of the children are able to enter senior high school. I would use my previous school as an example. I used to work in the Western region, which is a bit remote area, and then most of the children were not able to enter senior high school after junior high school. But when the government introduced the free senior high school education, um, the batch of students that is last year, all the people in my school, the people, all those who passed were able to enter and senior high school. And with this, I think the government is really doing well in developing the personality. At least everybody will have a senior high school certificate, and that is a good thing in my country, and that is what the government is doing. So basically, there's personal development. After that, if you have your senior high school education, you know what is good and bad. You know that at least you have a little bit of education, and then you can do something better with your life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Akwasi. Absolutely agree that we should be educated, and we have government right now. We don't have self-governing society yet, but for now, government should be responsible for the education of people. And I would like to read out loud this foundation. Development of personality. Every person in the creative society has the right to comprehensive development and personal fulfillment. Education should be free and equally accessible to all. That's what Akwasi mentioned, that everybody should have opportunity to go to school. Creating conditions and expanding opportunities for a human to implement his or her creative abilities and talents.
Yeah, I totally agree that what Akwasi said, that when the education system is on its place and functioning very well, we don't have youth people who are hanging around and committing crimes. And we are not losing our upcoming generation. Actually, our already, I mean, not upcoming, but the people around. So that's why it's very important provision, which actually allows us in the creative society to give education free of charge for everyone and high quality education. So basically it means, I'm just giving like a small story of my friends who also are traveling to some countries. They think, oh, I will like go to dentist in Russia, but in case I have a problem, I will not go to dentist in Sudan. Or I will not go to dentist to lose my teeth. So the same quality of education will be in Sudan, in Russia, in Ghana, same payment for these identical professions. So that's why our life and our traveling will be so much facilitated when we have these basic life essentials covered. And if any one of you would like to comment or on any other topic, or maybe how do you think it's important to spread the information about creative society in your country? Maybe you have some ideas to give to us. What do you think?
All right, so I would like to make a final comment, which is, in order for us to make all these 8 foundation work out, we all have a role to play by holding each other accountable for our actions. We should always make positivity strive in whatever we do, because this is very essential, and to make the world a better place for us, we all to put in the best effort and also make room for collaborating, making sure there is peace everywhere. We are one people. We all have blood in us. It's not like someone is having a different liquid flowing through their body. So I believe this is a great, it's good foundations that the human race need. And yeah, so basically that's all I could say about this. So thank you for this web conference, and I'm looking forward to implementation of this in all over the world, not just Ghana.
Yes, thank you, Noah. Yes, and the very important Noah mentioned, and I would like to focus everybody's attention to that we all need to take part. Every single person needs to participate in order to implement this creative 8 foundations of creative society. And we need to work together, cooperate, and be positive and live in peace. Yes.
And we have just seen that actually 6 degrees of connection works because Diana, it's a friend whom actually Noah has invited. So we already see with our own eyes how fast the 6 degrees of connection are spreading. And if you would like to join our next broadcast, maybe you have a friend, a colleague of yours, or people among your environment who would like to do it, it's very easy to organize. We have a website, alatounite.com, and over there we have a red button that says join us. And basically what you need to do, it's choose the language of your choice, which language you speak, and then you click on this button, and then you will be with us in the upcoming conversations, and we'll be learning more about the countries. That's actually a big pleasure for me to be with you today and to get to know more about Ghana, because unfortunately sometimes the mass media give us very stereotypic images about the countries of each other, and the only way is talk to face. And also our technical support team is showing to us a video how to do it. There is a form to fill in, and also you can read on our website there are 3 stages of implementation of the Creative Society, and we are currently at the first stage. And the second stage, it's a political stage and creation of political party. Basically, when we are making a demand to our politicians, what we would like to see in their programs. And the third stage, it's international referendum.
Yes, and the first stage, which is informant stage, which is going on right now, is extremely important because some people might underestimate this stage because they might think, okay, guys, what are you doing? You're just talking about it, but it is extremely important, as I mentioned before, because if people don't know about creative society, they don't know what to choose. That's why as many people as possible, and actually it is really good, it will be really good if all the people of our world know about creative society, about this project, so they know what to choose, they know that there is such opportunity. Because now whenever I will give my personal example, whenever I start to talk to people about creative society who doesn't know about this project, they are like, oh yes, I would like to live in a wonderful world, but it's not possible because it's only me. I'm alone in this world who wants peace, who wants human life to be the first priority, and who wants to be free and have reliable and safe information and trustworthy information for all. So they think they are alone in this world, but it's not true, because they don't know about other people. They don't know that there are a lot of us already, but there are still a lot of other people who don't know about creative society. So that's why informant stage is extremely important, because all the people, we can't really allow all that people thinking that they are alone and they can't do anything. Yes.
Yeah, totally agree with what Evelyn just said, and we just would like to thank you everyone for your participation today. And also this video for today's broadcast also will be available in YouTube, so you can also share it with your friends to get an idea about the project. And now we just would like to show you a small video.
Elephants are habituated to a rope since childhood. First, they are tied to a tree, and an elephant calf, trying to escape, understands that the rope is many times stronger than him. Then, already being a grown-up elephant, he no longer even makes attempts to become free, because he understands that the rope, which is stronger than him, will win anyway. And when already a human who, well, the strength of a human and an elephant is incomparable, but an elephant still submits to a human and follows him with his head down, is the same in human society.
The whole point, imagine. An ordinary human, skinny and little, is leading an elephant on a rope. Why? Because the elephant believes that the rope is holding him. Friends, we have the same thing. Nothing is holding us, except our imaginary rope. And I would simply like to say, friends, let us stop being stupid elephants, and let's become humans.